Okay, this is my ghetto piece of shit computer. Uh, Actually, I guess it kind of works pretty well, but as far as some performance issues I was having was that it was overheating quite a bit. This faceplate, as you notice, has no air holes to ventilate the front. Has just two little disk drive areas, and it has all the fancy little dealing bobbers, which, yes, it's a dealing bobbers because I don't know what a universal serial bus is, of course, cough cough. One of my bigger issues with this computer case was this: when I took off the panel, this little white thing right here is actually whiteout used on top of a LED that was almost like a skylight in my room at night that used to blink constantly. Essentially right here, we got the power button, what to do. These two right here. These USBs don't even work because I had to disconnect the cable through the, well, you'll see in a second. Well, now, over here is the side panel of the case. As you can see, the little dots all the way across there is just air ventilation area. Solid, then it goes to vents. It's only about a quarter of the way up, all the way down here. And it's from here to here. Okay. Now, if you can tell, this is a fan that actually just recently installed. This case door is not made for anything like this. So, a friend of mine, Arm Zaggy, and myself, we kind of ghetto rigged this. We got a zip tie over here, and we got paper clip. This paper clip has been twisted in half. Twisted, and then after being cut in half. And I'll show you the inside. Oh yeah, only got one dry bay because it's overheating, and that's more airflow somewhat. Okay, and I don't have another SATA cord for it. As you can see, this is the zip tie, and this is the paper clip. If you can tell. Okay. This is Moo's shitty computer. Alright, the inside of what I got here is my power supply. I believe it was a 550 watt. You don't really have much light to see in here, but it's just a whole mess of cables, and it's a pretty LED, but you know, what good is just pretty. Okay, the cables for the USB, it's right here, the top ones. But this gigantor of a power supply compared to the old one and this small ass micro case, it's keeping me from reaching up there without taking off the top even more, and I don't want to dick with that. I don't need that many USBs. Okay. I have a fan right here that I recently also installed. Let's see. Right here, this one is actually sucking air out. This one is blowing air in. Okay. And also, over here, I have this one zip tied. Right here and right here. This is sucking air into the computer, trying to get what minimal airflow I can get to my hard drives. And also something else you'll notice: floppy drive bay doesn't have a floppy. It has a hard drive in it. I cannot fit another one in here. This is without them all touching. This cage is made for only two, as you can see. It's just got enough airflow. That's all it's made for. There's no brackets for screws. So there's three on my hard drives. Now to the fourth. This fourth hard drive, got cables on top of it. It's just kind of sitting in a plastic cage. That way it's just not metal on metal. So I have 4 different hard drives. And see, this down here you can't really see too well. Grab my Nintendo DS. Actually, this will probably work. No, it's not working. that is my Radeon HD 5050, 70. Okay, there we go. A little bit light, it's hard to see, but I have this thing running normally at 100% fan speed because I don't want it overheating already. With 100% fan speed, before I added this and this one, I haven't tried it yet. It is running at 67 degrees Celsius while running some of my DirectX 11 games, Battlefield, AVP. So right now I'm installing Ubuntu updates before I go back to my Windows and see how much this thing can handle with the new power without overheating. Well, there you guys go. My Ghetto rigged shitty computer case.